All right, you guys have all watched those very popular TV shows, House Flipping. There's tons of different versions of this TV show on different channels and different networks. So today we're going to talk about how flipped homes have actually changed the real estate market. So where did flipping homes start? A little bit of history, and how has it affected the real estate market? Pros and cons. Hey everyone, I'm Katie Evans, owner and lead agent of the Living 48 real estate team. Welcome back to another one of our quick little short weekly videos. And today we're going to talk about one of those things that we all dream about doing. If we ever watch any of those TV shows, we think, oh, I could do that. I wonder if I should do that. Wonder how hard it is to do that. Anyway, thought it'd be fun to bring you a little bit of history and some of the effects that flipped homes has on the real estate market as a whole. Some of the pros and some of the cons. So let's launch right in. Okay, so what is a flipped home? Well, the definition of a flipped home is this. A real estate investor basically buys the property with the intention to increase the value through updates and repairs before selling the house for a higher price, obviously. Okay. So a little bit of history on this. Home flipping in the United States really began in earnest back in the 1980s. Our country was facing an economic recession. There were homes that were going into foreclosure. People were not able to afford the upkeep, the maintenance on those homes. So investors would come in, purchase those foreclosed homes, and then repair them and resell them for a higher price. And ever since then, home flipping has been growing in popularity. Now, there was a brief drop in the number of flipped homes back in the market crash of 2008, but honestly didn't last very long. And by the time we hit 2022, this year, those numbers have reached an all-time high as it has become actually a very, very popular career choice for many people in the real estate realm. So let's talk about how flipped homes have actually affected the real estate market. There are some pros, and then again, there are some cons. So let's talk about the pros first. Of course, aside from the money that the investors made on flipping homes, older homes that were really, really needing that update, that refresh, the repairs in order to stay relevant in the real estate market, they finally got some of the attention that they need. So that is a definite pro to this. And in the process of renovating and rejuvenating these homes, a lot of them are updated to more modern styles. They're also updated to maybe more recent housing codes, those builder codes, electrical codes, plumbing codes, all those kinds of things. So really helps to increase the value of the home in the long run. So that's a great pro. Another pro that a flipped home has or can have is to actually help refurbish the community as a whole. And it actually really benefits everybody who's living in the near vicinity. So that's great. It helps raise the property values for everyone around, increases the equity of already those people who already own homes and already live there. So not only do the flipped homes themselves increase in value, but also it will increase the value in the surrounding area. All right, so definitely some pros. Now let's talk about the cons. What do you mean, Katie? There can be cons to a flipped home? Actually, yeah, there can be. So while this increase in prices might benefit those who are already living in the community, it can also have a negative impact on those trying to buy in that community. So let's talk about affordability for a minute. Okay, so let me quote researcher Ada Fosser, F-O-C-E-R, Fosser. And this researcher says this, quote, as the price of flipped homes go up, other sellers raise their prices, which can result in a low-income neighborhood with affordable housing becoming much more expensive, end quote. So when a cheaper home's purchased, it's flipped and then sold at a higher price, drives up the prices of similar properties, and all of a sudden we have sort of an affordability issue. We're seeing that in the marketplace right now. So having a high quantity of flipped homes can also do damage to renters. Yes. So when we see a lot of that, it's going to drive rent prices up. If you're living in a home that has just recently been renovated, you're going to see a sharp increase in rent as the new investor looks to maximize their profitability. So all of these flips have kind of a huge impact on affordable housing for both renters and buyers, which can be a con. Now, despite the potential negative effects, house flipping in moderation has been proven to revitalize dying communities, help support home values, and continued growth in a neighborhood and an area. So, if you have any questions on flipping homes, if we can find a deal for you in the marketplace today, I would love to chat with you. I've got a great book recommendation for you. Reach out to me. Let me know how we can best be assistance to you and what questions you have. Of course, can reach me directly at 480-415-1341. You can just message us on whatever platform you're consuming this content on. Hey, thanks for watching this video. We'll catch you on our next weekly market or our next weekly video.